body day for the month of May. We're gonna start out with just kind of a little activator like we have been doing for most of the time here. We're gonna go back to our mini bands like we did for this last month, but that's okay. We're gonna do alternating standing hip flexion. So the mini band goes around the arches of your feet, have them hang on to something, exhale. We're gonna alternate. It just takes up a little less time and it's sufficient. So 30 seconds there. Then we are going to move the mini band around like probably mid-shin. I think it's still okay to squat around mid-shin. We are going to step to one side and squat, step to the other side and squat. So lateral steps with a squat. Just watch that they're lining their legs up, appropriate foot distance for a squat. Sometimes we find them like this and I'm like, that's not gonna work. So that's 30 seconds. Then we are gonna do a standing hamstring curl. This does work, the mini band just has to be in the right spot. So, mini band goes under the foot of the standing leg and it can just go around the ankle of the other foot. Stand tall. Keep your knees together like so, nice and tight, and just pull your heel to your butt. It works, it burns. And then you'll switch and you'll do the other side. So that is 30 seconds per leg. And then the last one, I love this one. We're gonna move the mini band to our knees. We're gonna go 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. So they do need to kind of smash the mini band to the floor like we did this month. We are going to do a fire hydrant or a clamshell to a donkey kick. Fire hydrant to a donkey kick. They're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Then they're gonna switch and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side for 30 seconds. And 2 rounds of that. So alternating hip flexion, standing, 30 seconds total. Lateral step with the squat, 30 seconds total. They're alternating sides. 30-second hamstring curls each side. And then we have the donkey kick or the clamshell into the donkey kick, 30 seconds each side there, and they're gonna do 2 rounds of that. Then we can move into our first big lower body circuit. So again, this first circuit is eccentric timing tempos. We are going to start, we need the rope. And this is one of those things that should be set up when you come into the room. We're gonna use the Smith bar only for the first circuit. I put it at the beginning so it's already set up. The client doesn't need to move it up and down. All they'll have to do is throw it to the top when they're done. So this is how the rig should look when you get in here. Rope on the right, Smith bar down with the cables attached to it. And that's it. So, see, I need to find a way to get those to stay up there. 4 exercises, 30 seconds each, eccentric on the muscle lengthening movement pattern. So the first one is our rope goblet squat. Pretty basic, but it's how we front squat in here. So hug your rope in your elbows. This is normal squat, not sumo. 1, 2, 3, stand. 1, 2, 3, stand, etc. Rep count is plus or minus 10 reps. So anywhere, let's say from 8 to 12, it's gonna depend on their depth of their squat, their range of motion. Okay, so anywhere from 10 to 12, or 8 to 12, I put on the paper plus or minus 10. 30 seconds for that one. Then we are going to lie down on the floor. We have bilateral glute bridges. So we haven't really done a slow timing cadence with the glute bridges really before. So we're gonna go up, 3 seconds down. I don't want their butt to touch. I want it to go straight back up. Up, 1, 2, 3. Big exhale as they thrust, drive through their heels. 3 seconds on the way down. 30 seconds, that's exercise number 2. Number 3 is split squat with a goblet. So again, nice and tight on that rope. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. timing cadence for that one, again, plus or minus 10 reps, depends on the depth. 30 seconds one leg, 30 seconds on the other leg. And then exercise 4 is our deadlift. So the rep count of this whole circuit is plus or minus 10. Look how easy that is. So again, make sure they're familiar. Legs super close. Hinge, belly button in, shoulder blades down and back. Exhale. 3 seconds on the way down. Up. 3 seconds on the way down. I would not have them face the center of the room. When I lifted, it turned the bar a little bit. So have them face their rig as they do that. Soft bend in the knee, big exhale up, slow as they go down, okay? So, we're going through that circuit 3 times. Just like chest and back, we did each of the specializations 3 times. There's 4 exercises here, but we're doing this circuit 3 times, guys. We're doing this circuit 3 times. When we're done that's the end of the eccentric timing cadence for the lower body workout. You're going to have them quickly unhook and throw this back to the top. And then after they do that, they're going to do a heavy sled push for 1 minute, just kind of as a little burner for that first leg circuit. So after they do their sled push, we have an upper body circuit. The rope goes on the right side, it's going to go to the bottom. And both black handles are going to go on the left side, and it's going to go all the way to the top. Okay? 4 exercises, 30 seconds each exercise, and we're going through this circuit 2 times. Okay? So exercise number 1, I made, it's kind of a shoulder. We're gonna start at the bottom and lift the rope up. It's super critical. You have to be a responsible coach and don't let your clients lift too much weight. If they're lifting and they're going like this, that is way too heavy, and you need to find the appropriate way to call them out, okay? So you're going to grab the rope, kind of neutral grip, arms stay straight, exhale as we pull up, and back down. Up and back down. Tight core, tight glutes is going to help keep their posture nice and tall. It's just a different form of a front shoulder raise, but it's good. Works a little bit of the core as well. 30 seconds. Exercise number 2. We'll hit our chest and our back and our shoulders. Just a normal band pull apart. 30 seconds. Like so. Exhale as you pull open and release closed. Number 3, love this one, staggered hand push-up. So because we're doing this circuit 2 times, the first time through the circuit, you're familiar with this, we did it before, one hand's gonna go forward. The second time you go through the circuit, the other hand's gonna go forward. It makes it super basic. If you wanna keep all your clients on the same hand so they don't have to remember which came first, start with one hand, end with the other. Okay, so one hand's a little more forward than the shoulder, other hand's a little further back, down, and up. One is doing more of a chest press, while the back hand is doing a little more of a tricep, okay? 30 seconds, and then 30 seconds. They absolutely can drop to their knees. No changing of the hands for a regression, drop them to their knees. And then exercise number 4 is a bent over cable pull down. So it's kind of similar to a row or a pull, that's what it's called, So we're gonna grab neutral grip, we're gonna hinge, start your arms as high as they can comfortably go with your shoulders, exhale, pull both handles kind of towards your collarbone, drive those elbows back, and squeeze your shoulder blades, tight core for a flat back. So we have 4 exercises, 30 seconds each, 2 times through that whole circuit. You're starting with your front or your straight arm rope raise. You're gonna go to your band pull aparts, your staggered hand push-ups, and then your bent over 2-handled cable pull. Then we have a little upper body challenge. So we're gonna use mini band for this one. This one's rough. We are going to go through both exercises as a circuit. Exercise number 1 is 30 seconds. We're gonna hinge Thumbs are together. Start with your hands shoulder width. You are going to pull apart, pull down, release up, and release closed. Pull apart, pull down, up, and closed. And they're gonna repeat this for 30 seconds. Exercise number 2, we're gonna do a clock plank with a mini band. 20 seconds on one side and 20 seconds on the other side. So, mini band stays around your wrists, get into your palm plank position. Trying to keep resistance on that band the whole time. We're gonna go one side. They can return to the center. That makes it a little bit easier. Or they can just continue to rotate. They can even go from top to bottom, from bottom to top. They're gonna go 20 seconds one side, and then they're gonna switch and do the other side. Okay? So 30 seconds of the pull apart, pull down, 20 seconds each side clock plank, and they're gonna go through that circuit 2 times. Then we get to use our super sliders. So we only need one black handle. It's gonna go to the bottom. And the rope is good at the bottom. So exercise 1, we have 3 exercises. We're gonna do the circuit 2 times. Exercise 1 is a reverse lunge with a row. But we're reverse lunging. You can't really see my feet. You can probably get the hang of it and don't really need to, but okay. So let's go contralateral. So the leg that is moving is opposite of the pulling arm, okay? So we are going to reverse lunge. As you stand, you're gonna pull the cable back. Reverse lunge, pull the cable back. Okay? 30 seconds, switch feet, switch sides. Okay? If you have a client who does static lunges, aka a split squat, they can do a split squat and they obviously just won't get to use our fun new super sliders. Oh well. Okay, so reverse lunge with the row is exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, you could thank Asher for this. It took me a while to put it in, but I did. I like it. We're gonna have to talk about modification. I think most people can do this. Now, it's gonna be a matter, they may not be able to, so we're gonna start on our knees. Feet, jump, back down. Up to your feet, jump, back down. They can go to their feet, squat, and drop back down if they can't jump. Okay, 30 seconds. They also can use the knee pad if they need to. Here, it's just gonna get in the way just a little bit. If they need to, I guess this is gonna be the modification, use your TRX straps. I don't like that knee pad, all right? So here to here, they can use TRX straps, that's totally fine. 30 seconds, and then, yes. Split stance, rope pull through. 1 foot forward, the back foot is about 12 inches to a foot, 12 inches to a foot. Behind your back, your front heel, back foot's on your toe, hinge, snap, hinge, snap. Obviously, you guys know we are not pulling the cable, but clients are loving to do that these days, so watch for that, 30 seconds each side. So we have our reverse lunge with the row, leg, opposite arm rows than the leg that is moving. We have our feet, our knee to feet walk-ups with the jump option, and then we have the split stance rope pull through. And then this is my favorite thing of the whole exercise, probably the whole workout month, because I like sequences, I love curtsy lunges, and pistol squats, and SLDL, so this is right up my alley. Okay, we're going to make the straps pretty tight. We want to use the TRX straps for this, so don't let clients be like, it's too easy. It helps keep their form, okay? So what we're gonna do is one curtsy lunge to a pistol squat to a SLDL, to a curtsy lunge to a pistol squat to an SLDL. We're gonna work one leg while one leg stands, 45 seconds. Switch legs, 45 seconds, 2 times, okay? That's the very last challenge before we go into core. Core. Okay. I have to move this out because I need the turf because we're using our super sliders. Okay. So this one is, I think, 3 times. Yep, 3 times throw. Okay. So this is going to be alternating reverse one leg hip lifts. So we're familiar with this one, the reverse hip lifts. This one foot just goes behind the knee. Exhale as you press that foot to the ceiling. Switch, foot to ceiling, switch, exhale. And you're just alternating, pressing one foot at a time. That's 45 seconds, okay? This second one sucks, but it's good. We're gonna have to give them some modifications. So this is a body saw into an alternating Spider-Man. So we're used to doing body saws on our elbows. That's gonna be the modification. So we're gonna put our toes on our super sliders. We are going to do a body saw, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Body saw, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. That's 30 seconds. They can drop to their elbows. I just find it's a little more challenging to do Spider-Man on elbows, or they can get rid of the super sliders. They can rock on their toes, bring a knee up, and bring a knee up. That's only 30 seconds. So they have the alternating one leg hip lift for 45, and then they have one body saw to one spider each side for 30, and we're gonna do that circuit 3 times. As a coach, read the room. If you only can get through 2, just do 2, and then maybe weeks 3 and 4, you can try 3, okay? So that rounds out leg day.